It is July 22nd, 2026. Time of day is 23:52 hours. Means it's only going to be the 22nd for a few more minutes. And then from what sources have informed me that tomorrow marks the end of horrible Mercury retrograde, which I also found out was going on for like a month now or something. So that is certainly not what I am coming to put in my journal entry for today, but I'm just do shit all over my hands from something. Christ. Today was really super perfect again, weather. Thank God. I love these days because, especially when you know it's going to be perfect all day long. So then, you can just, or I just milk the shit out of the whole day and usually do, way too much. But, stop / correction. I don't like to use those words. I'm trying to not use those fucking iffy, weak ass words. I try, if, maybe, I don't know, that kind of shit. The energy that I feel bad when I say them. Literally, I say them and I feel like a ugh, or internally. I swear to God. And I rub it in my fucking head. They've been doing some weird shit like that. Something's going on. Give you examples. Like I was going to some place tonight, driving to a store, me and Natasha, and I just missed the turn. I know where it is, done 1,000 times. Just drove right past it. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you missed the turn. Oh, yeah, fuck. I went around, go again, do it. Missed it again 2 times. Or for like coming out, or the best is coming out of the gym or anywhere. Other places happen to, but recently happened at the gym where I come out and I go up to somebody else's fucking car and I start trying to get in. It looks like mine and stuff. They look like mine, but that's how I always feel shit. I kid you not, one time last year, I came out of, it was a Chevy's restaurant, Mexican place, and I came out and I got into somebody else's car and I sat in it, and I was sitting in it, and my Tasha came in, she's sitting there like, this is wrong. I was like, fuck, I felt like I was going to get like shot or something any second, but I felt so bad. But I don't know what is up with that, why I do that. But I have a solution for that. A cool one, I think. I'm going to place this on my vehicle that is a blend-in vehicle. It's a Rogue, and it's awesome. I love it, but it blends in with all the other ones. It's in a parking lot, forget it. It's nuts. So I have put something to identify it a little bit, personalize it, if you will. And I have had this awesome thing. One of my daughters gave it to me years ago, and I just smartly I saved it. I didn't need it on my other vehicles, but this one I do. So I'm going to do that. and I'm going to, I don't know. Some days, you feel like you're fighting yourself, and other days you're fighting yourself and you're fighting others, and some days you're not fighting anybody. Is it still going? And losing my tolerance for little things like this, though, too. Little things that don't work, that should work, that, I don't know, that should be replaced or should be maintenance and stuff, and then they're not, and then the fucking things break down, and they, create a fucking huge domino effect of time waste, money waste, fucking aggravation waste. So those things fucking piss me off. And I'm a little screwed because my wireless speaker, JBL speaker, went down. Haven't replaced it yet. Starting to feel that, need my fucking music, man. I need that fucking music as much. I always say I need it every day as much as I need food. All right, definitely not drinks. Drinking is so much more important. Maybe third or whatever, but point is I fucking need it, and I know that, and I've always known that. I've always had a way of having music ever since I was young, before driving, back then we had the Walkman and stuff, and then after, always, the Discman and then the iPods and stuff, which are great. I'm gonna get another one. I don't know why they stopped making them. It's fucking dumb to me, but I gotta get another one because it's a great fucking invention for me. I've been trying to, really not be mentally lazy about policing my not anger, but displeasure or irritations or anything like that with anyone, strangers or people closer than that. And just trying to, maybe tell myself, back off a little bit, give people a fucking chance. Maybe, they may not, be the same when they're not fucking freaking out about something, worried like I'm on them and stuff, But I'm not, it's just how interactions are. But, so I've, decided it's okay. I'm going to go the route of, ease up on people, even when they're wrong a little bit. Very little bit. I have little tolerance for that. Maybe none, but I'm still going to try to ease up in my reactions and just not be so level 39 thermonuclear intense all the time. Or try not to be, in effect, so I don't, cause, people unnecessary, I don't know, but unnecessary nervousness or something when there should not be. But at the same time, you still gotta fucking act right. I act right. I follow the rules, my rules and the laws, but I act right. I don't overstep and stuff. So that has to still keep happening too. So I'm just going to be a fucking doormat and stuff like that. But because at the end of the day, it's good to be able to get along and communicate with people, and not have like some weirdness be in the air. But that's on a good day. I gotta honestly speak. I know on other days, bad days, I can give a fuck about that or what anyone feels, or how they're interpreting anything. I'm saying, doing or not doing, or whatever kind of bullshit of being observed or something. On bad days like that, like I said, and it feels right, then. But and at least too, with these little things, I'm changing and altering, whether they work or not. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying, and I'm doing it all from within. I'm not but everything, and constantly, tactical talking. I say, people talk because they say one thing they know is going to get this effect, and that's what they're trying to get, and all this fucking bullshit. And two, I know bottom line for me, because I've seen it, where my lack of communication and people skills have taken things I've been doing and brought them to a fucking halt. And that's not good. Not good at all. What was I going to say? And when I'm trying to do good things, for people and stuff, and just total good for being good and being right. That does have a good carryover effect, because it helps, that at least that day or night, there's something that I did that was, not for me, and that's the other thing too, is trying to stop myself in situations where everything doesn't have to be all about fucking me and my priorities and what I want to do over everyone and everything all the time. Until it's, I'm done. No, sometimes I have to be that way, but not, all the time and stuff. So, I don't know. I guess it's all in the, I don't know, little experiments, whatever you want to call them, personal experiments, whatever. But again, I feel they're healthy, and they are worth my time, like looking up words you don't know in a dictionary and stuff like that. All right, that's it. I'm signing out. I'm hot. I'm a little annoyed. I don't know why. That's it. You can't hold on to the annoyance and protect it and feed it and fucking fuel it and keep it going, with fucking bad stimuli and reading or people around or watching the wrong, you can't fucking feed it. You gotta fucking starve it. And you gotta do opposite things. Or it works for me. Put myself in those positions, and it can neutralize it a little bit. It does neutralize it for me. All right, that's definitely it. Ending it, and that's it. Well, at least it's July 23rd now. Jason out. July 23rd, 008 hours.